Greetings fellow earthlings, this is the end of my Civilization 3 series. So it's done well so far. Well no, that would be a complete lie. This was once my nation. As you remember in the last episode, it got torn apart by both Carthage and the Ottomans. Carthage then took the rest of it from the Ottomans, and I am left with this final city, Kish. The turn is, I don't know what turn it is, but the year is 2048. The game ends at 2050, so only 2 more turns left. And yeah, that's it. Don't know who's gonna win what. Right now, the Ottomans and Persians are at war. I think a city just changed hands here. I don't know, I might have been wrong with that. Yeah, so Ottomans now completely dominate all of North America, almost. Yeah, all of North America, and they will do, in about 10 turns, dominate South America as well. Carthage holds Europe and Asia, and will eventually get all of Africa. It's just they completely slaughtered the Romans and Egypt out of this continent, and yeah, that's it. You can see remnants here of Rome, Alexandria, but the rest of them, of course, have just been completely burnt to the ground. They also have Australia as well, apart from this bit of Egyptian territory here. And finally, me in Kish. So, the last turn, I think. Or there might be one more, I don't know. Well, anyway, also there's a channel update sort of thing that I've decided to put in. That was not good for my ears. Alright, let me just turn it down a bit. There we go, that's better, that's better. Wow, that was not good. Yeah, so, I was saying something then as well. Well, we'll start this very soon. As you can see, I'm playing as the Greeks. Yep, and I founded Athens somewhere in Mongolia. The Mongols in Paris, Egypt in South Africa, Ottomans in Mexico, Persia in Argentina, Babylon in Alaska, and Carthage in China, and Rome in Algeria. So Rome founded their second city, Ottomans same, then Carthage. Of course I had a very delayed start with this. There's a link in the description below to the full playlist of all this. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm rubbish, I don't play much of Civ 3. I haven't played it in about 6 or 7 months now, so yeah, that's why I did so bad. And I started on monarchy difficulty as well, so yeah, that's why. Rome with 4 cities, Carthage with 4 cities as well. Egypt found a second city. Egypt were a bit slow, but I can't really say anything because I was still there with my first city. Mongols going in with 5, Rome with 5. Ottomans flying ahead with 6, and I founded my second there. That was Sparta. Yep. Babylon had a difficult start as well, possibly even worse than mine. They did better city-wise, but when it comes to technology, no, they hadn't. So, yeah, it's just about the start of empires right now. Leaving the ancient era, and we're going into the medieval era at this point, which is always interesting. Yeah, Mongols doing well. I was mostly threatened by Rome. I thought Rome were going to end up winning this, but nah, luckily they didn't. Well, not luckily because they still lost, but you know what I mean. Carthage not having a that good start, but very more kicked off near the end after taking advantage of me. I love the Civilization 3 soundtrack. So much better. Me with some cities now. I have 5, very far behind. That's not good. The Ottomans controlling both North and South America. Rome and Egypt, they're wanting Africa. And it's at this point, no, yeah. We saw Ottomans take a Persian city there. I enter the Golden Age, and we enter the AD years. The city was destroyed. Yeah, this is a point where other nations start to colonise my land that I haven't grabbed yet, which is not good for me. but oh well, couldn't do anything about it. Ottomans destroying the Babylonians, they're taking a couple of cities. That's the main problem for the Babylons, they just lost at the start against the Ottomans. Rome entered the Golden Age, I think. Mongolia going into Greenland, good for Mongolia. And Scandinavia as well. Rome trying to get into Greenland. Egypt settling in my land. And Indonesia as well. Yeah. Just seeing it now, I did rubbish. Didn't think I did this bad. Wow. My entire nation is just a big mess. You can see it here as well. Power and score. Yeah, we'll keep it on score for now. Carthage going into Australia. Rome grabbing my land. And soon I go to war with Egypt, I think. Okay, so other nations entering their Renaissance era at this point. Could be wrong, of course, but I think it will about here. All gone quiet. I do go to war eventually. Yeah, I've taken the Egyptian city. Then I go for the Romans, I think. I gave it a while. By the way, this is all happening in the Siberia, North Russia, Kamchatka place. Yep, at war with the Romans now. Mongols as well, taking a few cities from them. Yeah, this is at the point, I believe, when Rome really start to lose a lot to the Mongols. They really start to go downhill. However, they took Great Britain there, which is good for them. I'm taking more cities in my territory in the north-east. Yeah, Rome just falling. That's not good for them. Oh, that was big. Oh, Rome just lost everything. I didn't know Mongols attacked that city as well. Wow. Yeah, so it's good seeing all this. I took a Mongolian city there, but I lost one as well. It's good seeing this to know exactly what was all going on. Okay, so me and Carthage making a push against Mongolia at this point. Yep, there we go. Ottomans destroying Babylon, just slaughtering through them. Babylon didn't stand a chance. Even Mongols losing territory to the Ottomans in North America also. So that's the First World War over with. I think we enter the Second World War soon. That was just mob downfall of Mongolia though. Yeah, so you saw me there settling in Alaska. Sadly I lose that very early on. Well, not early on, but soon, sort of thing. Yeah, World War II now. Everybody's trying to grab cities from the Mongols, and it just completely ruins them. They're doing so much fighting in Scandinavia, but they can't hold out against Carthage, who are entering their European territory. Ottomans still trying to grab Scandinavia, and they're doing it much more successfully now, but Mongols still fighting back. Yeah, that's a big move by Carthage there. Oh, Mongolia lost the capital. Well, at least my nation is much clearer to see on the map now Mongolia have gone. You can see the green, and then my city started to come in. So I tried to grab some of that territory. At this point I tried to use my intrigue. I decided me and Carthage should go to war against Rome and Egypt, hoping that Carthage would lose the war and I can grab a bit of Carthage land by stabbing them in the back. Didn't work though. All that happened was I ended up dying. Carthage just causing a nightmare for Rome and Egypt, and soon the Ottomans landed my northern territory. Yep, there we go. This is where I give up. I just declare war on everybody at this point, and we enter complete disaster. Just watch my cities fall one by one. Was it Athens that went then? Well, Athens has definitely gone now. Yeah, lost Thermopylae. Where did it all go? Carthage just eating up my land. I managed to survive about here in Kish or Kush, whatever it's called. Still had a city here, but this falls very soon. So Carthage. Yeah, and at this point I signed peace with everybody so I can just see these final turns in which Carthage just dominate the mainland, Europe, Asia, Africa. Yeah, so this is, it's about now when we just start rolling over the world. Oh, maybe not. We'll do it eventually. Carthage's big charge into Africa. Also soon the Ottomans declare war on the Persians, so we'll get to see a massive drop in the Persian cities. Bye Rome. Bye Egypt. You're all gonna get slaughtered. Yeah, this was the Ottoman-Persian War. I think the Ottomans won this very successfully. That's the final collapse of Egypt. Persia, they can't really do anything now against those Ottomans, so it would have just been a war between Carthage and the Ottoman Empire. You can see on scoreboard, Carthage are of course dominating Ottomans in second, and in power as well, it's the same story. And this is where it ended. Carthaginian victory, I would say. Ottomans came second. We'll say I came third because yeah, I'm the one deciding this. Now I'd say Persia came third, Rome fourth, no, Egypt fourth, Rome fifth, Mongols sixth. I'm not putting me in this list of course because I'll just make myself win. Largest, well, best city was Carthage. We also had third as well. Istanbul got on the top 5. Yeah, I can read those if you want to. 3% of my nation were literate. Wow. Yep, score. I just lost it at this point. Power and culture. Yeah, score wise as well. This is similar to how I said it. I came second to last. I was 5th at one point, which was good, but when was I 5th? at about here, at the peak of my power, I think I was in 5th place. That was a good point. History will remember me as Alexander the Meek. Right. Yeah, you can see this one here, one that I've already recorded, just to see how long it actually is until I lose. But I'll clue what this one is. Carthage. I think this was a 1v1 that I did. Must have been months ago. I had to reinstall it, that's why, yeah, all of it's there. So, that's the end of this series. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm wanting to move on to the Civilization 5 series very soon. Don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully it works. Yeah, and that's about it. Persepolis should fall to the Ottomans very soon. There's really no point just continuing. I would like to see exactly... oh, maybe not. I would like to see the war, some massive nuclear war between Carthage and the Ottomans, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So, hope you enjoyed this series. Subscribe for other Civilization series and real-time strategy games as well. If it be Civilization 3 or Civilization 5. Persia declare war on the Ottomans just after peace. Yeah, that's Civ 3. Yeah, Civilization 5 or real-time strategy games such as Age of Empires, which I'm hoping to do soon, Stronghold 2, Cossacks of course is the main part of my channel. That's a good real-time strategy game. Yep, Persepolis has fallen. Sounds like a film, that. Persepolis has fallen. Or am I thinking of something else? I think I'm thinking of Olympus has fallen. Yep. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you have. And... has it crashed? I thought it crashed and right at the end. Good. Bye.